Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and I'm doing an interactive right now, which means please one question per person. And this is my logo. It's the Phoenix Rising, a Phoenix Rampant. What else? I don't know. I haven't got much to say. I did a daily this morning, and I talked about the energies then. But for anybody who missed it, there is a distinct energy for August that's different from what it has been in June, July. This is more of a take control energy. Be self-sufficient, self-sufficient, and in that you are responsible for yourself. But it's also accept responsibility. The responsibility you're capable of accepting, not beyond your abilities, but to the level you're capable of accepting. And how do you do that? Well, first of all, and this is one of the things I always go, hi Jennifer, hi Tay, pay attention to your heart energy. It's your heart that tells you yes, this is right. No, this is not right. It's the heart that tells you try this, don't try that. That this works for you, this does not work for you. And the more you listen to it, the less lessons you'll have. Big one. What do you do with your mind? Hey, Ava. The mind is there to support the heart. The heart, of course, comes from the heart. It comes from feelings. It comes from, I know this is right, but why? I don't know. You don't have to know it's right. But what you do forward from there is where the mind comes in. And the mind should give you logical, intelligent, reasonable reasons for doing something. So if you're coming strictly from, hey Nina, if you're coming strictly from the mind, then you're missing the heart. And that's not going to do you, it's not going to do you any good, honestly. Because it's only giving you half the answers. So for instance, when you go to a therapist, they work on the mind. And so you get half of a problem solved. So that's where the onion layers come in, right? So if you clear the energy in your mind, you don't clear the energy from the heart, you still have all that, you still have at least 50 to 70% of the problem to deal with until you can clear it both mentally and emotionally or feeling wise, or from the heart and from the head. Okay, so that's how it works for spirituality as well. Hello, Victoria. Let's see, Nina. So when you asked Nina, when I saw your name, Nina, I got October. So I hope it's before Halloween too. But I didn't even read your question. I got October. So I'm going to go with October. Victoria. Hi, ladies. Would Akash be a good man for me if we were to ever date? He's someone new I started talking to, and things are good. Let's see. Akash. I think you need to get to know him just a tiny bit more. And I know things are good, but if it's under 3 months, don't get any expectations, because I can't tell you exactly if he's good for you or not, because he hasn't come to that decision yet. What I will tell you, Victoria, is be extremely valuable. Anybody who tells you how to attract a man will tell you the more valuable you are in your own eyes, which means don't say yes when he says, can we have? Take your time, get to know him, be valuable, feel good about yourself, be valuable to yourself, because if you're not valuable to yourself, you're not going to be, he won't see you as valuable. And the more you're valuable, the more likely he's going to fall on the side of, yeah, that's my lady. Be a lady. Doesn't mean that you have to run around with lace and tiaras and things like that. I'm talking about holding yourself with respect and caring. So the more you respect yourself, the more he'll respect you. Okay, did you want to take over?
Jennifer asks, my daughter Sydney is dating Caleb, her ex-boyfriend from high school. They both have been through hard relationships. I feel they're well suited for each other. Do you see them having future children?
Yeah, I do actually. I do actually. I don't know why I get 2.5 children, but Sydney already got a child?
I think so.
If Sydney's, that might be why I see 2.5, if Sydney's already got a child, but I'm not 100% sure which kids have which, how many kids in your family. I apologize for that. But yeah, I do see that that's a very, and I see them as a really decent family where the kids screaming and yelling and running around and the parents running around after them and all having a really good feel, enjoying each other. So I think yes, you're right.
Let's be honest, you don't always remember how many kids you have either.
That's true. I can't remember the names. I can't remember anybody's names, but that's beside the point.
Gino asks, hi, so my friend Diego is listening with me. He would like to know when do you see the mother of his children? Her name is Elidia.
Elidia. Yeah, Elid. I think you said it right.
Moving out of his apartment.
Okay. I really apologize for what I see, but I see anchors stuck into the floor like she's the only way. I don't know if there's a way to get her out except for you to move out and not take her with you. She's got her hooks in that apartment and she has no intentions of leaving. So if you can find a place of equal cost, etc., you might be better off being the one to leave because there's no way she's leaving.
Tay asks, I have been feeling very weird the past few days. Can you tell me what's going on with me energetically?
Let me have a look, Tay. So the energy is pushing at you and you're resisting. So the energy can't get through. And the more you resist, the more it's going to make you feel weird and push you off balance. But at the same time, this is brand new energy. So it has to find new pathways. The only thing I could suggest is drink lots of water, get lots of sleep, and if you can, look after yourself in water. Water will help you. If you have a hot tub, if you can go swimming, if you can soak in a bathtub with Epsom salts, whatever like that. But do a meditation and just go through the chakras, clearing out each chakra and allowing the energy to flow into it. But ask that it be gentle, ease and grace, and that it be good for you. Only that which is good for you. Okay? Ease and grace and good for you. And you know how you like to say, I know I should do this, but I'm not going to? I don't think you can stop yourself anymore. I think you have to do this now. And just do it to the edge of your abilities. Don't overdo it. Do what you can do. All right? But start saying yes. Good luck.
Cassie D asks, "Hello, ladies. I'm just wondering if I have any messages from my guides, please, and thank you."
Hang on, Eric. Cassie. Okay, I'm just going to start out with what I've got. I've got a guide looking at you, and all I'm seeing is him giving you side eye, looking at you like, this is what I interpret it as. How come you're not listening to what I say? Why are you going to somebody else to get your information? You already know what, no. And they're waiting for you to, okay, same answer as I gave to Tati. They're waiting for you to say yes. And this month is a month for spiritual people to say yes. It's time to step into your power. If you listen to what I said today on the daily, I was talking about stepping into your power. And don't go with the fear. Go with the knowing that you've done this before. You're not going to mess up. You're not going to get a fat head. If you start to get a fat head, you take the energy, you put it into the earth. And let the earth deal with it, because the earth is bigger and stronger than we are, and we are part of the earth. So it is time for you to say yes. And it's time for you to start listening and do what I do. Good luck.
Aaron Lou says,
Hey, Aaron.
Elisha. Jennifer Schwab says yes. Anthony, his full name is James Anthony, but we call him Anthony.
Okay, so that's why the 0.5, he's going, Caleb, I think his name was, is going to take him as his own. Well, yeah. Good luck. It should be fun.
Maria Herrera asks,
Hi, Maria.
"Hello, can I have a message from my deceased brother Juan? Thank you. Many blessings to you both."
Hang on. So he comes in and he's exuberant and he's excited and he says, "It's so good to hear from you, Maria." And he's very happy for you. It's like he wants to hear from you. He wants to talk to you. He wants to be there for you from the other side, of course. And he says, "Oh, thank you for not forgetting me," which probably means you light candles for him in the Catholic Church, right? I'm assuming you're a Catholic, which is a big assumption, I realize, but you do somehow remember him. And I'm assuming he's your older brother, because he says, "I'm remembering you as a little girl, and how wonderful and exciting you were to have you around, and how sometimes you irritated him." But now he thinks that's kind of cute. When you were kids, younger together, you irritated him just a bit, but now he looks back on it and wishes that he had spent a bit more time with you. I think there's a little bit more. So he goes along and he sort of goes up under your chin and sort of lift your chin up. Things are not. I can't say. I'm not quite hearing it quite right, but the gist of it is, things will improve for you. Okay.
Ava asks, "Dear Elisha, how is your thumb doing?"
It's actually doing quite well. I can move my hand. I can move the tip of my thumb. And it takes 6 to 8 weeks to wear this, and then another 6 months to fully get the strength back. But it's actually doing quite well, I think. Evening, my hand becomes a bit swollen, but other than that, it's pretty darn good. Thank you.
And her personal question asks is, "Shall I reach out for my sister Famik's birthday that is in 2 weeks, or take your advice and let it let the intuitive contact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She would like to hear from you. I'm not 100% sure it would be drama-free contact, but she would like to hear from you. And for her birthday, I think she's going to be feeling a little bad, like, nobody loves me kind of thing. I would reach out to her, maybe write a letter now, send it to her for her birthday, and if that makes her feel good, she can reach out to you. But be very careful in your contact with her still. That's all I can. It's kind of iffy at this time. Which way she'll fall, it depends on her emotional energy in 2 weeks, actually. Okay.
Andres Paradise Cassie says, "Okay, thank you. I'll focus on that. I'm on my way to ceremony."
Oh, good. Have fun. And ceremony is an awesome way to get in contact with your heart.
Carol Peachy says, "We just had an earthquake here in
Washington.
WA."
Washington.
Is that
Washington? Yeah.
WA?
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of scary. What point is it? 0.4, 0.5? Or 5 or 4 or whatever? Okay.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Thank you so much. I really like Caleb. He's kind-hearted. He has been really good with my grandson, Anthony. It makes me happy that Sydney will have the happy family she wanted with future kids."
Yeah, me too. I know your family is very family, so that's awesome.
Maria Herrera says, "Yes, I do. Older brother. Nelida.
That's a pretty name.
It is a beautiful name, and I apologize if I butchered it." Asks, "Will DR and I ever live together again in the future?"
DR.
Hold on.
I'm going to give you a bit of advice. This is something my daughter says all the time. Your ex is for a reason. You can do better. You would do better. The potential for you living together is fairly high. But you can do better. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm going to jump back because I realized I missed someone.
Okay.
Mandeep asks, "Hi, can I get some timing on when will Anselmo reach out?"
I'm really lousy at timing, but I will try. So at this point, Anselmo, I'm a little annoyed with you. Not ready yet to reach out for anything. What I would suggest, when you talk to somebody in your mind, they're thinking about you. So spend time talking to Anselmo in your mind about how you feel about that person, and whether and how, and quite often with you can do a lot of the beginning conversations. You can get that out of the way by talking in your mind, so that when it's time to talk, you can start in at a higher level. So spend time, sit down, 10 minutes, stay, have a cup of tea, coffee, whatever, and just have a conversation with that person in your mind. Because right now there's still angst there. Okay? Good luck.
Andrea M says, "Good to know you're doing better, dear Eliz-Sha, sending you good vibrations your way."
Oh, I appreciate that.
And asks, "Any messages from my guides / ancestors?"
Okay, let's see. So this is an interesting, they're surrounding you. They're all holding hands, working together. It's like you're in the center of the energy, and they're giving you very powerful energy, and they're waiting for you. Okay. They're waiting for you to open up a little bit more. I guess this is the theme of the day. You're letting the energy in, but you're letting it in through a tiny crack. They're asking that you open up, not hugely, but a little bit more. And again, same concept, ease, grace, and as you can deal with it with ease and grace, and only good energy. All right? Only good for you energy. So allow yourself to, again, I would recommend you go through these chakras, opening up, cleaning them out. Anything that you see in there that doesn't feel right, get rid of it. Clean, add your fresh energy, and energy abhors a vacuum, the same as nature. And then don't forget to close this chakras up between 12 and 15, no, 9 and 15%. You never want to leave them open. Just allow the energy to trickle through you, all right?
And keep in mind, regardless of if you do that or not, you're still going to get the download. It's just how awkward are you going to feel for the rest of that download?
You'll get it. You'll get it easy, but this way it'll come with ease and grace. All right?
Mm-hmm. Ava says, "Thank you." Carol Peachy says, Western Australia, 0.5 Western Australia.
Oh, Western Australia. Okay. Well, so, okay, I was wondering because I haven't heard anything from Washington, but Western Australia, that's pretty big.
Yeah. The couch was moving.
I imagine it was. I've been in a 2-point earthquake, and everything was swinging around there. So with 5, I expect it's a lot more. Good luck.
Miriam C., any messages from my guides?
Okay, Miriam C. So any message I get from guides today, it seems to be a story. Listen to what I said to other people, but this is what I'll say to you. Well, I have no idea what I'll say to you yet. Again, same story, different energy level. It's like your guides are sitting around a table with you, and it's like this is the word I get, parlay. You're having a parlay. You're discussing what you want to do, how you want to do it, in the future you're going to get with it. I'm going to suggest, again, you do the chakra cleanse, etc., because that just makes things easier to accept and easier to move through. But you've accepted your future. Now you're just, again, parlay. And it's like you're sitting down for a nitty-gritty conversation. It's not a, can we talk you into it? It's, what are we going to do from now on? And it's a very deep planning strategy. Don't take on more than you can handle. So ease and grace, what is good for me? Those are the 3 things you want. All right? And congratulations that you've accepted it. Whatever you're going to do, I do believe it's pretty important. Well, everything's pretty important. It's like a puzzle piece. It doesn't matter if it's 5,000 pieces or 100 pieces. You take one piece out, the puzzle's useless. So whatever you're doing, it is important. That's for everybody. Okay?
Tay Tay says, "Thank you. I will take your advice and allow the energy in. I have been feeling very exhausted lately. Getting lost, lots of sleep sounds good."
Okay, that again, that this is for everybody. The energy is exhausting lately. I know I think it has a lot to do with Venus retrograde, which ends on the 3rd. We're going into the 8th which will be the Lion's Gate. There's something else happening. I can't remember what it is astrologically, but it's all taking its toll on us, on our physical body, because the spirituality is happening faster than our bodies can catch up. So sleep is good. All right. Hey Joe.
Zhao asks, "Hey Elisha, what can I expect in the next 2 months? Thank you."
So I think you're going to find the next 2 months it's like energy is a little erratic for you, and I don't know why this is. It's like you jump up, sit down, walk a bit, jump up, move forward. It's not a straight line. It's back and forth, and it's a bit chaotic. This will teach you to stay in your center and stay grounded. It's very important that you stay grounded, because it's like other people are going to try to pull the rug out from under your feet, and you should have the ability, when the rug is pulled out from under your feet, to stay on top and just step onto the ground without losing your balance. But it's a bit trying time for you. But I think it just proves to you how much you've grown and how much you can handle. People who have been used to manipulating you in the past will try and manipulate you, and they will find they can't, and that will annoy them, which is their problem, not yours. But take it as, well, that's pretty cool. Look how much I've grown. Stay grounded, which means walking on the earth without shoes on or laying on the ground. If you haven't got that, you can get grounding sheets or grounding a piece of plastic like that, and it's a grounding. I don't know if they have it in where you are, but in Amazon you can buy it in the States and Canada, a grounding sheet which will help you to stay grounded. But the more you can keep your emotional balance, the better it is. Okay, and that's basically what all I see is: stay grounded, stay balanced. Good luck.
Mandeep and Nalita, your questions were asked and answered. Please rewind to.
Sorry about that, but I didn't see it either, so we missed it.
Yeah, but they were asked and they were answered, so please go back.
And I can't honestly remember what I said.
Ava says, "Today was a galactic activation portal day in Mayan astrology, so thinner veil between Earth and Spirit realm."
That makes sense.
There a thinner veil between the Earth and Spirit realm?
I think for the next 5 years, it's going to get worse and worse.
Just assume it's happening every day. She adds, "I say was because it's past midnight where I am."
Oh, I'm sure you're still getting the energy.
100%.
Yeah.
And as of right now, that is the last.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So Mandeep, and it's probably about 20 minutes in, and Nelita, it's probably about 15 minutes in when we what I answered for you, and what else. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's nobody else there, I was planning on 30 minutes, so I guess I'm going to call it a day, unless somebody comes on the next 2 minutes, 1 minute, because I'm like everybody else. I'm get tired really easy right now.
Well, and you're still healing too.
I'm still healing. That's true. It takes a while for ligaments and bones to knit together, but like everybody else, I'm affected by the energy, and the energy is exhausting. All right. So, okay. Sure. Go ahead.
Relationship advice with A.
Thank you, Carol. With A. So this is the instant I got was stand in your center, be powerful, be strong and powerful. Doesn't mean being powerful, doesn't mean you can't say yes, doesn't mean you can't say no. But the more you are authentically yourself, the more A will be attracted or find you interesting, or the energy will be it would be attractive for you. All right. Um, this again falls back on you. The more authentic you are, and the more A sees the authenticity, the easier the relationship will be. And it's very hard to be authentic when you're trying to attract somebody. But ask yourself this: if it was somebody else, would I do this? If the answer is yes, then do it. If the answer is no, then don't do it. All right. Good luck.
Ava asks, some other planets in Pisces maybe got thinner veil for next year's.
I don't know. I just know from what I can gather that between now and the 2028, things are going to come to a head. Some people say 10 years. I say 5 years. I think 2028, a lot of what we're dealing with now will lose its power. And if you pay attention to the news, it's starting to lose its power. The things that have been keep in the headlines are starting to sound ridiculous. So by the next 5 years, all the things that are backed by big money will have shifted and changed. There might be other things we have to deal with, but the present day stuff will become so ridiculous. We won't have to deal with the same level of who do you think we are? Do you really think we're that dumb? Kind of energy. So, and I think 2028 is the tipping point into the new energy, total tipping point. All right.
Andrea says, perfect, thank you. And I think we can call it.
Yeah, I've sort of hit a wall. Thank you so much, Carol. And good luck to you and enjoy. All right. Bye. Namaste.